News report claims both Virat and Rohit are going to be asked to play the Vijay Hazare Trophy. Is it fair on the BCCI or the selectors to ask them to play the Vijay Hazare Trophy? Because to be fair, there'll be a 3-week gap between the South Africa series and the New Zealand series. And that's the 3-week gap in which the Vijay Hazare Trophy is going to happen.
They want to play the World Cup, and because there are so less games, so it is a no-brainer that they should play Vijay Hazare.
Will all players turn out for their states in Vijay Hazare Trophy because you have a 3-week gap? Is the rule only for Rohit and Virat, or is it for all the players?
It cannot be for all the players who are playing all the formats. For example, it can't be for Jasprit Bumrah, it can't be for Shubman Gill, who's already got a lot of workload now on his plate, playing all three formats and captaining India.
Gigi, when will this saga end? This is now continuing for a while now. This has become too much of a social media drama right now. Will they, won't they? Now there are already questions. When is Virat coming? Will he come to Delhi? Will he come to Perth? Will he come to Mumbai? What is happening? What is all this? Why can't there be clear communication from the BCCI on all this? Hello everyone, welcome to TOI Digital, your daily guide to all that's happening in Indian cricket. Beyond the Boundary is the name of the show. And today we've got Dwaipen Datta, who's joining us from Chennai, and we've also got Gaurav Gupta, who's joining us from Mumbai. Thanks a lot, gentlemen, for joining us today. And the topic for today, Dwaipen, I would start with you. News report claims from one of our ex-colleagues, all three of us ex-colleagues, that both
Whose
PTI,
story is it, by the way?
PTI.
PTI, okay.
So you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He's probably watching us also right now. I just want to know from you, is it a good thing or a bad thing that both Virat and Rohit are going to be asked to play the Vijay Hazare Trophy? See, after Australia, they'll probably even play the 3 one-dayers against South Africa. So after 6 matches, is it fair on the BCCI or the selectors to ask them to play the Vijay Hazare Trophy? Because to be fair, there'll be a 3-week gap between the South Africa series and the New Zealand series. And that's the 3-week gap in which the Vijay Hazare Trophy is going to happen.
They want to play the World Cup, and because there are so less games, so it is a no-brainer that they should play Vijay Hazare Trophy. You have to have game time under you to be ready for a big occasion. So when you are not playing at all, like Vijay Hazare is a must. Like, had there been an IPL of 50 over cricket, it was not necessary. But because it is not there, and you have to have game time, that they are playing Vijay Hazare Trophy, like they should be playing domestic one-day cricket in England as well. Like that is the least that you can do, because all you are getting is maybe 20 days of cricket going into the World Cup. So that is definitely not enough. So if they are serious about the World Cup spot, then they should be playing Vijay Hazare Trophy. No, if BCCI has to, I think they might have been playing on their own itself. They should be playing Vijay Hazare Trophy. Absolutely no doubt about it.
Series against South Africa ends on 19th December. I am curious to know, the Vijay Hazare starts from 24th December, goes on till 18th January. Will all players turn out for their states in Vijay Hazare Trophy because you have a 3-week gap before the New Zealand series starts? In that gap, is the rule only for Rohit and Virat, or is it for all the players?
It cannot be for all the players who are playing all the formats. For example, it can't be for Jasprit Bumrah, it can't be for Shubman Gill, who's already got a lot of workload now on his plate, playing all three formats and captaining India in 2.5 formats, and being the vice captain in the third. So I don't think you're going to see some players
like Bumrah, I can understand. What about Gill? I can understand. Kuldeep Yadav, I can understand. These are the 3 players who are in all 3 formats. But what about the others who are not regulars in certain formats?
They might be asked to play, but only in a few games and just make a cursory appearance. I mean, specifically, I guess this story has been planted to, sort of make sure that if they're serious about the World Cup, then they're playing in the 27th World Cup, then there's, do turn out for this tournament. But my point is, then why didn't they play the India A games? Again, there's a bit of an inconsistency there. If this story is true, then there's a bit of an inconsistency there. If they really were, if the BCCI was serious about them playing, one-day matches, a few one-day matches before, an international series, then they should have been playing in the in the India A games as well. So I don't know. I will hold my comments on this development till the time I learn that is actually true. You know, uh, I still have my doubts whether they will, because I don't know. I mean, is it is the BCCI even serious about pursuing both of them for the 27 World Cup? And do the selectors really see them playing in the 20? I mean, Agarkar has been on record saying that he's unsure about the fact whether 2 years down the line both will really feature in the World Cup. So अगर वो already unsure है BCCI and selectors, then will they really test the duo to play in Vijay Hazare? I'm not too sure about that. But then at the same time, if they're really sort of keen, both of them, and Rohit trained today at Shivaji Park for a couple of hours. With Virat, we don't even know where he's training, what he's doing. Then definitely, I think उन लोगों को बोला जाएगा to turn out for their respective teams.
TD, do you think that both Virat and Rohit are being targeted here? Because what if India had played the series in Bangladesh? Would the rules still apply? Would Rohit still be India's one day captain? Or would he still have been sacked as one day captain in August if India had toured Bangladesh?
Yes, I think the decision to remove him as the one day captain was taken beforehand. Like it had nothing to do with the timing of the series or who they are playing. I think that was more of a policy decision. We know how it works in Indian cricket. It is not just the selectors who take the decision. These are big policy decisions, and a lot of heads get together to make these decisions. It is and I think that decision was taken some time back, and even if India was going to Bangladesh, I think he would have been removed from captaincy. He would have been the I'm saying, had he not had Rohit especially not got those runs in the Champions Trophy final, then it would have been interesting to see whether he could hold on to his place or not. That was the more important part. But this removal of captaincy decision, I think, had been taken some time back, as we can see that Indian cricket is looking to promote Shubman Gill as an all format captain, and they are taking the step in that direction.
Gigi, when will this saga end? This is now continuing for a while now. This has become too much of a social media drama right now. And will they, won't they? Now there are already questions. When is Virat coming? Will he come to Delhi? Will he come to Perth? Will he come to Mumbai? What is happening? What is all this? Why can't there be clear communication from the BCCI on all this?
But has there been clear communication from the two legends, from Rohit and Virat, to the BCCI? Have they sort of discussed with them that this is what we want to do? And are they on the same page, more crucially, with the chief selector and also very importantly with the head coach Gautam Gambhir on this whole issue? I mean, मुझे ये बहुत सब अजीब सा लग रहा है. It's very ill planned, and I would blame both of them also. I would blame Virat and Rohit also for this mess, because अगर you had planned it better, आई मीन छोड़ दो यार, लेट गो ऑफ इट. एक फॉर्मेट आप पकड़ के बैठे हो जिसमें कि देयर आर वेरी फ्यू मैचेस एंड यू आर वेटिंग कि एक वर्ल्ड कप आएगा, एज प्रत्युष हैज बीन कीप सेइंग. आई वुड से फॉर बोथ ऑफ देम, मतलब डे वन से बोल रहा हूं, फॉर बोथ ऑफ देम इट लुक्स अगली नाउ. इट जस्ट end your story. You've had a great innings. You've had a fabulous innings